I'm playing some arena. Some ranked standard. I'm learning more as I go. We got turn 1 Grand, so. Island Green. I mean, we also have Storm Chaser and Boomerang. I don't, unless we draw an untapped blue source, we don't get to play them both in the same turn, but it's fine. They might, what's the -2/-2 one? They might just do that to me though. Oh, or the Requiting Hex. I mean, they're playing black. We don't know what other colors they're in, but... Oh, Timeline Color. Sick. This card's awesome. No blocks. Alright, that's not bad to have for a future turn. Let's just see if we can get an untapped blue source first. Alright, nothing. Might as well start filling our trash with lessons though. Let's Lighthouse and then Storm Chaser's talent. They can replay this, but it's also just going to keep costing them life. Same life that we're going to be losing from it, so. Maybe they're like mono black sacrifice? So just playing it out, right? And pass. So we can Boomerang back the Storm Chaser's talent, but honestly, I am just gonna Combustion Technique it because they can't play it from exile, so get rid of it. We'll swing, see if we can find a land. We can't, we'll pitch clench. Pow pow. Tap land go. Next turn is probably just gonna be playing this out or just drawing some cards. Depends on what they play, but we might want to save this just to remove potential threats. Black kind of has some good top end. So they're doing a sacrifice deck. Alright. Ooh. There it is. Tragic Trajectory. That's what I was thinking. -2/-2. Ooh, ours talent's good. Because they're doing sacrifice, we can probably just afford to do this play. So basics, draw a card, it's not bad. Storm Chaser's talent, replay it. We probably should have just played that before we played this, but we'll shock this in to play Artist Talent. In the swing, they can block, but alright, sick. We have draws for next turn, we have some cycling. If we can try to find a monument, then we're really well set up, but you know, having 2 of the otters also gives us an outlet for just cast a bunch of spells, so I'd say we're not in a bad position. They also miss a lingo. That's a problem. They don't get emblem yet. I'm probably just gonna try to dig for removal, honestly. Pitch, draw 3. That's removal. We're just gonna pitch Storm Chasers. Great. Mountain, next, swing. And that gets it done. I like this art for Brigid. Or is it Brigid? I heard it pronounced other ways. Alright, let's see what's next. This hand is fine. We don't get to play Grand turn 1, but like we have the mana to play it afterwards, and then we have a good amount of removal and whatnot. Uneaten Feast. This is a life gain deck. Annoying, but you know, we'll eventually just outburn them. We do need to be very careful with their like cards like that. So what is our best course of action? I honestly, you gain life whenever creature, yeah. I think we just need to deal with it before it gets crazy. We can try to set up Grand and whatnot next turn. Oh, they have another one, great. Alright. Not a fan. We're just gonna play a Grand. We have a trade offered here, technically. Unless they just straight up remove Grand, but we can also just make them think Moon Sky Hunter, sure. It's 5. No blocks. It's a big hit, but we can take that. We want to get more lessons in the yard. I think we still pitch Quench so that we can make Combustion Technique better. Yep, I'm still okay with that. If they block with Sky Hunter, I don't know. I think we just let it go. I think we just let it go. I think I Island Artist Town into Storm Chaser pitch. We can probably just trade these. We have Abandoned Attachment, so we can make Combustion Technique bigger for next turn to hopefully deal with the Johnny's Pride Mate. I mean, it's going to get bigger. Like, their deck is built around playing creatures gaining life and then making this thing bigger. Or cards like it. Because, like, we have 2 in the air, and then we have a 2 and a 5/5. If that's it, then we just block here. Yeah. Because, like, I'm very fine with just losing that. Ooh, okay. We don't play this yet. I will just abandon attachments. They have mana up, so they might have some protection for Johnny's Pride Mate, but I'd honestly just make them have it. This is a tough decision, jeez. We need this to win. But we also need card draw. And we need to remove this. I am gonna be dumb. I think we need to just pitch Monument for now. We can draw into another one. Then we... Combustion. Target Chinese Pride Mate. I'm actually gonna pitch this to try to make it just a little bit bigger in case they have a random like +1/+1 counter effect. Okay. We'll play it tapped and just pass. They have some beaters, but we can probably try to draw into either another Gran or some more removal. We use an Iris demonstration. They get lost our artist talent, which is interesting. Alright, we have a Gran. Great. We can accumulate wisdom. We can do it again. We keep this up for next turn. Do we shock this in? I think we just... I think we only use the sorcery. Why not? If we have the mana. Cool. No, you pass. So we have Combustion Technique up. Leon and Vanguard, at the beginning of combat in your turn. Those are your marked creatures. Gets +1/+1. Enter you gain life. Sure. Whenever a creature enters, you gain a life. Yep. Get lost the Storm Chasers. This is really weird to me. S. Sure. S. I kind of take the trade. Like, I have another Gran. Oh, okay. We combustion. Ooh, very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think we actually crack a map. Okay. Good to have. We can monument. Then we can. Do we want to leave that for instant speed? We can just make Gran pretty big, honestly. So then we'll just bolt this. And then we play that tap, crack it again. And just pass, yeah. No. Like, it's a 2-1, but like, that's great. Pitch Gran. I think I want to, yeah, bolt on combustion technique, get rid of it. Alright. We can start to turn the game around now. Another case, pass. Immediate pass also means that they don't have anything else. Swing, draw, discard the land. We will draw a card. Artist talents. Boomerang basics, our own artist talent. Pitch the island. Bolt them. Bounce it back. Play it again. Abandon attachments. Pitch Gran. Make a treasure. Just leave up removal. Draw 2. Play the land. Might as well sack the map. Awesome. And now we just pass. If they play anything, we can remove it. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So we combustion technique this guy. Pitch. And I think we just need to go. That's perfect. If we do this, no, because we don't care about the 1/1, right? Yeah. Monument, pitch, burn. No. Attack. Discard the land. Draw a card, burn them. Then, before blockers, firebending lesson, pitch, treasure, draw. Alright. Now we can just pass, so we have cards in hand. And then we just cast Pairs Demonstration, target, sure, and lose 3, lose 3. We swing with Grand Rain, just trying to, yeah, there. Draw. We're just drawing, trying to find some just spells to play on their turn. Yep. We stock up, pitch, treasure. Can we genuinely not find? I just want an instant speed card, please. Okay, there. We have enough cards in the library, right? Jeez. End turn. They can't gain life more than we can burn them. At instant speed. What do we get? Oh, I could have just jammed that out. Pow. Cool. Yeah, they were doing straightforward life gain, but, you know. Back at it again. What is it, lessons? We're going against Bebop and Rocksteady. This is a weird hand. Has an artist talent, has some removal. Alright. Planes. Ooh, yep, nope. We get rid of that immediately. They're playing white enchantments. Or Azorius enchantments. Either or. And you need to get rid of those creatures as soon as you can. I mean, that's a better creature. We have to shock it in just so that we can keep up counter. And if they don't play anything that we can counter or want to counter, then we just abandon. That is a very important counter. That is a really good enchantment. Ethereal Armor we don't love, but so we have this, but that's really only usable after another turn so that we can pay the ward cost. Alright, well, we'll play Storm Chasers so we can at least threaten something. No. That might be my first, big misplay of the night, but that's on me. they put a 1/1 counter in. Oh, okay. How would they do? Okay. We have a chance here. Shock in the Steam Guns. Ira's Demonstration, deal 4. And then pay the ward 2. That's good. Now, I really don't want to swing with this. Okay, so we can play Grangren next turn. Possibly also the Artist Talent, but if we don't have the mana. Yeah, that's pretty rough. 4 in the air is hard to beat. I gotta find, alright. That is a good card. 60-minute Wisdom. Great. Normally I would do this at instant speed, but I don't know if they... Ooh. Okay. Yes. We do this if they have, like, a Hexproof thing. Okay, they clearly don't. Mountain Artist Talent. Then we can... Actually, might as well just make the attack a little bit bigger. Pitch, draw 3, cool. Very scary. Yep. Another Seamer. Damn. Wonder-One Aerialist. Alright. What would we like to play first? Let's abandon. Pitch. Draw 2. Let's stock up. Pyro and Artist. Now, what do? What do we do? I guess we just kind of swing. Yeah. Because if they block the Grand, then it's enough damage for Ira to kill at least. We'll just pitch the extra island. I mean, I hope they block. Alright. No. We are in a little bit of trouble if they can give us anything. So I'm gonna... I'd love to play this is the issue, but Storm Chaser, make the Otter, play the island, pass. We could just die here. Because I can give it a 1/1 counter, which gives it flying. And if they have any way to buff it further, that doesn't buff it further, which is what we're looking for. They didn't give it flying. Okay. Artist. Now we have to remove both. So we're gonna Monument, pitch Grand. Now we just swing with everything. Discard. Make... We'll just draw a card. Hell yeah. Next. Are they... If they trade here, then I'm happy. Yeah. Now, because of the, that does suck a little bit. But we can pitch this, well, it's on the stack, right? Yeah. I think. Yeah, just to be safe. Okay, good. Bolt. Oh boy. That was a close one. Jeez. Great. We have Monument. That's how you do it. Some really that was really close. And we got a rank up. Hooray.